Hello, everybody. This is Kukhtar, and I'm going to be going over how to get Clean Room running for Minecraft 1.12.2. And Clean Room is a Forge fork. So it's a fork of Forge that allows the use of newer versions of Java. And we're going to be doing that using Prism Launcher. It's the only launcher that we are going to officially support. However, it is possible to use Cleanroom with CurseForge, but personally, I am not going to support nor give instruction on that because Prism is much more compatible with Cleanroom. So let's get started. First, you're going to want to go to Prism's website. It's prismlauncher.org, and depending on what operating system you're using, you're going to select your operating system. You're going to download the installer. Once you have the downloader installed, you're going to open the file and install it. Once that is installed, you're going to see a new program called Prism Launcher. This is something you can use to manage instances of Minecraft. It's not that much different from the CurseForge app. It's just more lightweight and universal. It allows you to use different websites and much more custom settings for Minecraft. And then once you have Prism going, you're going to go to this website. It's cleanroommc, and you can just Google it by typing in cleanroommc. And when you see it, you're going to see a couple different things. You're going to want to find the GitHub for Cleanroom. And once you see the GitHub for cleanroommc, you're going to go ahead and click that. And then you're going to scroll down until you see the releases page. When you see that, you're going to click release. This first topmost release, 3.21 alpha, is going to be the one that you're looking for. You're going to click the clean room instance, 3.21 alpha. Once you're done doing that and you see the file is downloaded, you're then going to go over to this website. It is azul.com, and you can find this by typing in Azul Zulu 22. And I'm using Bing because I'm using the incognito Microsoft Edge. And if you're using Google, it should be similar results. You're going to find that Azul, Java 8, blah, 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 downloads. Once you find this site, you can scroll down. You're going to select your operating system. In my case, I'm on Windows still. I'm going to select 64-bit. I'm going to include older versions. And then I'm going to select Java 22. Once I see these pop up, I'm going to download the newest version. Once that is done downloading, I'm going to run the file to install, and Cleanroom uses Java 22 currently. You're more than welcome to use other versions of Java, but they will not be officially supported, so use at your own risk. The official one we're supporting is Java 22. This is Azul Java 22. It's kind of like a fork of Java, if you may. Once you're finished with Java 22 install, you're going to go back to Prism, and you're going to click Add Instance. You're going to select Import, and then Browse. You're going to go to your Downloads, and you're going to select the Clean Room instance. Once you have that selected, you're going to select OK, and then you're going to right-click it and click Edit, and then you're going to go to Settings, and you're going to select Java Installation, and you can use Auto Detect. For most people, you're going to get more options. The option you're looking for is version 22.0.2, and it's located in your program files, Zulu, Zulu 22, bin, and then Java W. Select that version. Do not select the one if you have it show up with two slashes. So pay attention to that. Make sure you have the version with just one slash. And then you're going to click OK. You're going to set the memory that you want used. For me, I'm going to use 18 gigabytes. Feel free to select whatever you want. I know some of you are going to be trying to use less memory. Once you have your memory filled out, you're then going to put in the arguments for Java. The ones I recommend are on the Discord page for kitchensink under cleanroom Java 22. So you can just select these and then copy them and paste them directly into the arguments window. And then you're going to click close and then go ahead and right click the instance and launch. This is going to finish up the installation of Minecraft and Cleanroom. Once it gets all the files it needs, it's going to launch Minecraft, and it should load fairly quickly depending on how fast your computer is. Once you see the Minecraft menu that first time, then you're going to quit out of the game. This happens extremely quickly with Java 22. Minecraft loads very, very fast. It's almost instant, and my computer is old, so mine will be slower than most of yours. So you can go ahead and quit. Once you're done with that part, you're going to go to Prism again. You're going to right click, or you can go up here to the top left and click Add Instance. You go to CurseForge and search the kitchen sink pack. Everything including the kitchen sink. You're going to click OK. It's going to start the download and installation of the kitchen sink pack. When you see this window saying mods not found, that means these mods are not on Prism officially. You're going to click Open Missing down at the bottom, and then you're going to go through each page. So the first page will automatically pop up the download, and then you're going to close out of the tab. You're going to let the next one open, and then you're going to save each of these. These are mods that are needed to run the pack. They are just not available on Prism's website. So you have to go to CurseForge and download them manually. Luckily, Prism makes it pretty easy just by clicking the Open Missing, and you can see now it's grayed out. And on the left, you'll see all mods found. That means they're located in this folder. For me, it's just downloads. Then you click OK to finish installing the pack. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here so the pack can install. Okay, so just finishing up the pack install. Once it's done downloading everything, it will install the pack, and you will see the pack show up as an instance on your Prism launcher. And once you see this icon here, the everything including the kitchen sink, you're going to right click it, and you're going to click Edit. You're just going to make sure it's actually installed. Once you know it's actually installed, you can go ahead and close that, right click it again, and then click Folder. And you're going to select the Minecraft folder. You're going to right click it, and then you're going to copy. Go ahead and close out of that window. And then you're going to go over to the clean room instance. You're going to right click it. You're going to click Folder. And then you're going to right click anywhere on this Explorer window if you're on Windows. And then you're going to paste that Minecraft folder. And what it's doing right now is moving all the mods that are in the kitchen sink mod pack into your clean room instance. This is necessary so that when you run clean room, you can join the server and you have all the required mods. After it's done moving the mods, it'll ask you to skip or replace. You're going to click skip these files. So go ahead and skip those files. Once that's done, you're going to close out of that window. You can now, if you want, you can remove the kitchen sink mod pack from your Prism. You no longer need it. And then the next step is to go to the instance of Clean Room and click Edit. And then you're going to go down to Mods. And the first one you're going to search for is Just Enough Items, JEI. Go ahead and make it bigger if you can't see everything. So you're going to find Just Enough Items, and then you're going to actually click Remove. And then you're going to click Download Mods, and you make sure you're selected the Curse Forge. The first one you're going to get is Had Enough Items. Once it sees it, go ahead and select Had Enough Items. Select that mod for download, and then you're going to search for more. You're going to search something called Fugue. It is Fugue, and then you're going to select that for download. The next one that you're going to search is called Scalar, and you're going to select Scalar Legacy, and then you're going to select that one for download. The next one is Forgelin. You can type in Forge and then LIN, and then you're going to select the second Forgelin, Forgelin Continuous. You're going to select that for download. And lastly, you're going to select the Librarian mod. And for me, I suck at spelling library, but you're going to type in library and you're going to select Librarian Lib Continuous. Once you're done getting those, review and confirm. You're going to see these pop up, these 5 items. Go ahead and click OK to download the mods. Put them in your clean room. Hey, this is Cuktar from the future, and I forgot to mention that you need to remove the default Librarian Lib and Forgelin. So what you're going to do, if you get this error, which you will get, is close. You're going to go to Prism. You're going to go ahead and go to cleanroommc, edit. You're going to go to mods. And here you're going to search for Forgelin. And you're going to see Shadowfax Forgelin. You're going to click that one and then remove. And then you're going to search Librarian. And you're going to get rid of the Librarian Lib. And then you're good to launch. So yeah, this is Cuktar from the future, signing off. Hopefully you enjoy the pack.